Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 7, Episode 14 of One Tree Hill. This time, the title for this episode is Family Affair, and I am excited, so excited to watch another episode of One Tree Hill, to deliver as many episodes as I can for both Patreon, which are the ones who get the episodes first, and YouTube. So, but probably by the time that you're watching this on YouTube, I'm already like way ahead. Probably already on season 9, finishing season 9, who knows? But I'm like currently I'm 3 seasons ahead on Patreon. So if you want to have the chance to watch episodes ahead, go there. Link as always will be in the description down below. And yeah, I'm excited. Last episode was really good. We have this whole love square kind of thing with Alex, the other Alex, which is Alexander, Brooke and Julian. We also have, you know, my ship sailing with Millicent and Alex. But yeah, a lot of cool things are happening. A lot of crazy things are happening as well. Taylor came back and she's sleeping with no other than David, the serial killer, also known as Quinn's ex-husband now. So yeah, crazy things are happening. Good things are happening. Everything is happening. This is One Tree Hill. At the end of the day, a lot of craziness and drama will happen. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch this episode, to enjoy it with all of you. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys continue supporting for more, because I will be doing more reaction videos for One Tree Hill and for all the shows that we love and care and love and care. So we have, after this, how many? Okay, we have 2, 4, 6, 8 more episodes. So I feel like a binge, you know? And I think we can make it, you know? Maybe we can, like, fully watch all 8 episodes in the next, I mean, this week and next week, right? I think we can do it. But yeah, I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited as well. Give it a lot of thumbs up if you love One Tree Hill. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. And you can go right now to Patreon and watch the full extended version for this reaction and so much more. So in case you guys want to do that, the link, as always, will be in the description down below. And for now, I think that's about it. Without further ado, let's just begin with Season 7, Episode 14 of One Tree Hill. Here we go.
Since I dreamt that my sister was screwing my other sister's husband.
Ex-husband.
Did you dream that too? That's so weird. Did I kill them in yours?
No, actually you played it cool.
Well, then you really were dreaming, because there's no way to play this cool. This is the most uncool thing Taylor's ever done.
Yeah,
morning,
well,
kids.
Might be
Good
true.
morning, slut. You can get your things and go now.
Morning,
What's
slut.
wrong? Are you still mad? That's so last night.
You like
No,
that outfit
okay.
enough to get buried in, or you want to go put something on?
It's nothing he hasn't seen before.
Stop it, Taylor! You stop it right there.
But if you insist.
Taylor, we do not...
Come on, are you gonna say something?
Don't ask him. But like... Oh, some fine ass, I must say.
I love you.
Yeah!
For free. What can I say? I'm a great producer.
Is this... Like, this is house? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Right now. Please don't do this to me. Don't. If you're not gonna bring them back, and by bring them, I mean Peyton, probably Sawyer too. I mean, if you want to keep Lucas, I mean, who am I to judge? But seriously, don't do this to me, please.
How's rehearsal going with Alex Dupre?
Oh my
She and
God.
Peter are feeling each other out.
I mean, the fact is that you're seeing that guy was about to grab her, and you don't go and punch him in the nuts. It's outstanding to me.
But I just don't think I can see him right now, and
Victoria,
really don't
go
wanna
into
see
it.
Alex, even if her head were severed. Talking about severed heads.
This is on Game of Thrones.
Okay, how about I take care of the box?
okay? I mean, we run a multi-million-dollar company. I'm sure we can afford a courier.
You're gonna do it yourself.
There's no need for unnecessary drama.
Oh, you're gonna do it yourself.
I'm not worried about the place. I'm worried about you.
No, really? Were you worried about her on the 6 weeks you were out?
You okay?
Am I being petty? Yes.
Not really, but I'm trying.
It's no way to treat your sister and possible two-time brother-in-law.
What?
Good morning, Haley.
You idiot.
Don't morning me, David.
You
will have to. That's not happening. Not tonight, not ever.
Why not? Quinn already agreed to it.
Yeah, maybe Quinn doesn't care about this, you know? I mean, if Quinn doesn't care about it, you are an ass.
How can you do this to Quinn?
It's no worse than what she did to me.
Fuck you. Fuck you! Did I scream? Was I too loud? The thing is, she hasn't done anything to you. She just fell out in love with you. What the? You psycho.
Now she's after my ex-husband, so I guess she never grew up.
And that doesn't bother you?
No, she doesn't care about David.
A little, but not nearly as much as that does.
Who's that? Hello? You're very distracting. Who is she? What is this? Oh! This is so cool! He looks so good in the tights!
Not now, of course, but he is gonna look great in this new video game.
That's amazing!
You look good covered in balls.
Never know how Taylor feels.
Fuck off!
Hey, speaking of,
Quinn's okay with that? And if Haley's this pissed, I can't imagine how upset Quinn.
I just want to say he looks really cute. And I love that that's just a beanie. And they attach wire. Maybe this is how they did motion capture, you know, back then. Because I have seen videos of how they do it now. But it's similar. But he looks so cute and adorable. This is like amazing for me.
Must be.
If they want to throw their relationship in my face, I have to let them know it doesn't bother me, right?
No, not right. And let me tell you something. If Nathan and I got divorced and he and Taylor showed up playing kissy face, not only would I never see them again, nobody else would either.
I love Haley that she is the murderess of this family.
Hey, Brooke.
Oh, hi. Oh, come on, Brooke.
Alexander Coyne.
Now you can, like, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work with the other Alex, who I'm still shipping her with. But maybe he can work with this Alexander I don't know how he speaks weird to me, but like maybe.
Listen, Huxtable, nice to meet you.
Just ask Victoria. Does he work for her?
Come on, Brooke. Oh, well, it's understandable.
Wow. Exactly. They're mad at each other now, but eventually it'll blow over.
Or not.
Hey, what's going on?
I love that Nathan is like, yeah, this is a woman I married and I still love. Why is she going crazy with? I love this.
Taylor try and cook dinner with no pots and pans.
I love her here so many.
You and Chuck play upstairs tonight.
What's the point of being in a movie with Alex Dupre if I don't get to sleep with her?
Fuck you!
Is that she's a great actress who wrote an amazing script.
Sure, but it doesn't hurt that she's gone down more times in the sun.
Fucking
if you see
hate
her,
this
tell her I'm
bitch.
in my trailer.
To do, oh my. Victoria sent Alexander. She sent Alexander to give him the box. Victoria, what is you doing?
It's a bad idea.
Of course it's a bad idea. It's a terrible idea. But if Quinn and Taylor say I should be fine, I'm gonna be fine. Oh, I am. I'm gonna sit at dinner like a perfect little angel, and I'm gonna say, oh, that's so nice, Taylor. Taylor, that's a really funny story. Can you please pass the potatoes, Taylor? And there won't be any potatoes.
Oh my god.
Hey, Brooke. Stop.
Hi.
She's going nuts.
I was just enjoy your last supper, Judas.
If you're going to act like a porn star, the least you could do is take your bloody clothes off.
Fuck you.
Oh, hold on.
This is harassment. How do you, like, how in the world do you think that this is okay? I am about to, I'm about to throw hands with this bitch.
Okay, Alex, come here. Okay, I'll take care of it. Just do your best.
No, you
Could
know
do me a
what?
favor?
You know what? You should allow her to fire this bitch and to sue him for harassment. Sexual harassment. I swear to God, I'm gonna punch you.
Peter?
I don't care if anybody else gets that. So I'm going back to him.
That's awful. Just awful. Can't you do anything right?
Oh my
Obviously
God!
not. Cut deeper next time.
Bring it to me. You know what we were talking about, you know, cutting off some heads? I have an idea on whose head to cut. That is just awful! Fire him! Oh! Well, shouldn't have
Comes to, tell him he's fired.
I'm glad. I mean, you could have gone without the punch, but
Okay.
I'm glad.
Let's get
Oh
this
my
over with.
God.
And for David, his chest, strong arms,
Why are you doing this,
home
Taylor?
theater.
Oh, she does love the home theater.
Amen.
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 Honestly, how is this even possible? Like, the fact is that I could expect this from David. You know, he's hurt. He wants to hurt her. And unlike Quinn, he hasn't found anyone who he has made that connection with. You know, not like Quinn and Clay. So he is allowed to be petty. But how is it that Taylor is doing this to her sister? I mean, what is it that she has done wrong to Taylor to deserve this? Oh my God. This episode is full of disgusting men. And, well,
Amen.
Taylor. Ew. Look at Haley.
What was I saying?
You're annoying.
Watch this. So, I think we're all. You and Quinn just got divorced. How can you sleep with someone else so soon, especially our sister?
Oh, you want to talk about insensitive and whorish? Quinn had sex with this bozo when we were still married.
You were separated. You were separated. You were separated. What is this psycho doesn't understand? Like, I get that this mother gets to be this annoying. I get it. Pity man, annoying man. I get it. But why is Taylor doing this? Why in the world?
We've never had sex. I just told you that we did.
So you can fuck off. This is so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary.
Yes, Nate, I would love another beer.
Good idea.
They're like, we're out of here. You know what, Quinn? Sweetheart, don't even bother. I wouldn't even bother. I would be like, okay, whatever. I actually get to be happy. I have actually found someone I care about. You want to do my sister? Go ahead. Do it if you want. I wouldn't give him a second thought. Honestly.
David.
How could you lie to me about something like that?
Fuck.
Because you weren't letting go.
Anyway, you're the one that added falling insanely in love with Quinn to my contract. Probably should have added sex to that too, huh?
Nathan. I love that.
What happened to no need for unnecessary drama?
Well, that drama was very necessary, dear. I need to show you that he still had feelings for you. Whatever you do with that information is up to you.
Mother!
Like said, she believed in you when your own mother didn't. And now she needs someone to believe in her. More importantly, she needs a friend.
That's so
No, she doesn't.
good.
She has you. I am not the friend type.
No, but you are, actually.
If anybody needs me, I'll be upstairs with the kids having a more mature conversation.
Your dad sucks!
Oh, fuck off, Chuck.
Excuse me?
Chuck says,
Oh, fuck
Why am I crying?
because you got dunked on 3 times and then a fan threw a soda at you.
What the hell? These are
I thought you were supposed to be good.
I was. I am. Give me this.
Hey, why couldn't I do that?
Guess only a Scott can play a Scott.
Oh. Come on.
Boom! Game!
Yes!
Eat that, Chuck. Who sucks now, huh? Woo!
He has his rhythm.
I'm done here. I shouldn't have lied to David.
Quinn, don't beat yourself up.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter,
I think
really.
everyone has done things in their past they regret.
And that's such a
I know
small
I have.
thing. Why haven't you left?
What's up?
Honestly, David.
What's so funny?
Just tell me you know how messed up this is.
I was just trying to show Quinn.
That you're an ass? Thank you. I think you accomplished that.
Yes, it's messed up.
Well, I can't say I totally support what you're doing, but I also didn't like the way Quinn handled things, so.
Thanks.
In what regard? Thanks to what? Like, how is it that they get an opinion on her life?
But I gotta say that Skills misses you. You know that, right?
Are they gonna hook up or something?
It's just
What's happening?
Being alone sucks.
Yeah.
Stop. Are they gonna hook up?
You don't even have to look at me if you don't want to.
This is how they started being a thing, you know, and she used to be working for them. Oh my god. It's gonna be cute. We're on the way to get them back together. I feel it.
Okay, I'll think about it.
What? Like, how can you say no to that grade? To that beautiful grade? How can you say no? Let's be real. How can you say no? Oh, the serial killer. Be careful, Haley.
Don't apologize. We haven't done anything wrong. You know, maybe David hasn't, but you have been a problem your whole life, Taylor. When Haley got her first period, you tried to convince her that she was done.
Evil.
You told crazy. Well, to be fair, it was with your ex-boyfriend.
Oh, and now you're sleeping with David.
Why are you getting so mad at me about going after Quinn's leftovers? You went after mine.
No!
I want you to admit that what you're doing is wrong.
Oh, no.
So you're happy for Taylor, I am so
Oh, God.
Ever, Taylor, you're such a bitch to ever.
Oh, God.
Right. Haley, Taylor, give it to me.
I knew that this was gonna... You know what? I like the dynamic between the sisters. I love that no one is trying to stop them. I love this. Stop! The James sisters. Clay's like, so we're not gonna stop this. Okay. I love this. That's insane.
Who's pretending I do like it? Fine. Fine.
I'm not gonna say fine.
Fine, no, it's not fine. It's not fine.
Haley.
What is wrong with you two?
I'm happy. Quinn's happy. What do you want, Haley?
I want you to admit that you're a bitch.
Oh my god.
That's fair.
Admit it.
Fine, I'm a bitch.
I knew you were a bitch. Okay, I'm liking the dynamic.
But it was harder not to.
Oh,
Really?
sweetie.
Can you help me with this?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Millie. My baby.
Thanks.
Oh my angel, a little angel right there, my angel. That's so good. I love the fact that also Victoria knew that she needed Millie as well, right? And then Millie needed her. It's okay.
This is yours.
I sell it. Buy a PlayStation.
Just maybe don't give it to Taylor.
Why do we have to give, like, when I had my ring, you know, my engagement ring, I didn't even thought for a second to give it back. What I did was throw it. Because I live, like I have said, I live 2 blocks from the beach, but I am like up in a cliff, you will say. And they were building something down the they were building a bridge to the beach when I got divorced, when I got separated. And I had my ring. I got the separation like, I don't know, around June, July. Then I was like a mess throughout, you know, until the end of the year. And at the end of the year, I said, that's enough. That's enough crying. That's enough Adele songs. My son actually knew every single Adele song because of me. Anyways, the thing is that I grabbed the ring. I wasn't wearing it either, but I had the ring in a box. I took it out and I said, this is the last day I cry for this bitch. And I went to the beach with my son, you know, holding Josh by the hand. He was real little back then. And I was like, that's it. And I throw it out. I didn't, like he did, said, oh, just let me keep it. For what? So you can give it to someone else? Bitch, no. So I grabbed it and I throw it out. I could have bought myself a PlayStation now that I think about it. But at that moment, it was very poetic and it was really meaningful for me to just grab it and throw it out. And never look back. I said that. So, I don't know. I really don't understand why women give them back. It's a gift that they gave to you. So, like I said, buy a PlayStation. Or something fun. I don't know.
Well, I guess if I am the best, and you need the best, then I have to do it. It wouldn't be fair otherwise.
That's true! They're flirting again! See? They're gonna fall in love again in the same way they did the first. I mean, they're still in love. It's just a lot of things have gone through, you know, but...
When do I start? You don't know anyone who's always wanted to direct. Who knows the movie really well.
Who?
I'm thinking someone whose name rhymes with Sharon.
You should. Like you should.
Make him go for it. Tell him you hired the best costume designer on the planet, and she'll only work with you if you direct.
Adorable!
Because P.S. that's now the deal. Have your people call my people.
Yes! Yes! Oh, Brooke Davis! I adore her with all my heart. She owns my soul. She owns my soul and every piece of me. She owns it. What a blessing she is to this world. So cute, they're so cute.
I'm about to get even luckier.
Okay.
Finally. Can we tell everyone at the next dinner?
Okay.
I want to direct. I know this movie, I know how to deal with Alex, and I got you to keep me on track.
But the thing is that you know how to deal with Alex? Alex literally didn't do anything wrong.
What do you think?
I think it's perfect. Bless.
You're at the top of the list. We have less than a week before we roll. Better get to work.
Yes, sir.
That's good. I like that he's trusting his son, you know?
It was a good day. Well, of all the crazy drama today, none of it was ours.
True.
There were no psycho women stalking me or my family. There were no contract problems. There's no Dan. I'd take a million days like today.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It was a good day.
How beautiful they look together. I can't. They're so perfect. Okay, guys, so that was the end of Season 7, Episode 14 of One Tree Hill. Man, this was a crazy episode. I have a lot of very different opinion about everything that transpired on this episode. And we're gonna get to it. Last episode, we right? We end the episode with Taylor coming back saying that she has a boyfriend, and the boyfriend being no other than David. The thing is that I'm not gonna sit here, I'm gonna say that I'm the greatest and the #1 Quinn fan, because I'm not, you know, I don't believe that I am like #1 fan for Quinn. I love Quinn. She's growing on me. And after this episode, like, my love is growing for her. But the thing is that I don't necessarily like how sometimes everyone gets to tell Quinn how she's supposed to feel, how she's supposed to act, that she's supposed to be sorry about the decisions that she has made. For a long time, when everything was starting, it was a very, you know, normal reason, for One Tree Hill standards at least, that the only thing wrong with David was the fact that she grew out of the relationship. That, you know, he stopped being the person that she fell in love with. She simply stopped loving him, and she, as a good person, instead of cheating or doing anything else, she decided to end their relationship. So, in terms of One Tree Hill, it's a very normal reason to end a relationship. But the thing is here that Haley was for a long time just nagging her about how is it you can, like, you know, not love him, he's your husband, you're supposed to be this and that and this and that, you know, and I didn't really like it. And in this episode, like, I don't feel she needed to say sorry to David at all. She has explicited and, like, she has told him the reasons why she doesn't want to be with him. And the fact that he continues time and time again to try to hurt her, to try to, like, make her feel bad for the decision that she made. Honestly, I admire how strong Quinn is. To kind of, like, listen to everyone say that she's wrong, and she continues and carry on with how she feels that she should be living her life. And I think I admire her for that. On this episode, of course, it's terrible that David is sleeping with Taylor. I don't understand the reason why Taylor apparently does this to Quinn every single time she has a boyfriend. Why? What is the need of her to hurt Quinn this way when, to be honest, Quinn seems to really not respond to the fact that her sister sleeps with her boyfriends. Like, and she's like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, how is it that she is so calm through all of this? You know? And honestly, it doesn't speak about how sure she is of herself and how she's like, whatever, you know, it's not like it's whatever, you know, she doesn't care about it. On this episode, of course, it was clear. I love the fact that not even for a second Quinn was jealous of David and Taylor. She was not jealous. She was like, honestly, I did care about you for a long time, and I do want you to be happy. And if that happiness is with Taylor, so be it. Why? And that gets to tell you that she is in such a good place emotionally with Clay that she's able to not be petty, to not be selfish, and just to go with it and say, it's fine. It's completely fine. You know, if you want to be happy with Taylor, then so be it. You know, she is completely, and I like that. I really do like the fact that not even for a second she was jealous of this situation. She was, of course, a little bit annoyed because, I mean, why wouldn't you be annoyed about this, right? But at the same time, I'm like, how is she remaining so strong? I don't know. Haley, on the other hand, Haley was like, I'm gonna throw fists. I'm gonna kill Taylor. She was ready. She was ready. And I really liked the dynamic between the three sisters. Now, will I want them to be able, the three sisters, to pass the Bechdel test? Is that right? That's the name of it, I think. Yes, I will love that because it's sometimes, I mean, this was hilarious. It was just hilarious to see the dynamic between all three of them and like fighting and all of that. I think it was just, I think it was perfect. It was so great. But I would love to see them having more conversations that don't involve the man, that don't involve relationships. I wish that we could have the same type of conversations between Haley and Brooke as well. I do like and also with Brooke and Millie, if you think about it. Right now, the only ones that have be able to pass the Bechdel test, I think it was a conversation in the previous episode with Millie and Alex, where they were talking about, what was currently happening with both of them. I think they are the only ones who have been able to pass that. Which is insane if you think about it. Did they? They didn't talk about mouth or anything like that. Or relationships. They were just generally talking about themselves. About each other. About what was going on and how they understood, like how Alex understood Millie. But other than that, then you have like the conversation between Victoria and well, the Victoria and Millie conversations are also very much about her. Maybe probably they passed the test as well. But I will like that I don't have to, try to find it. And it could be a lot more about them as sisters, like the three sisters or the friendship and all of that. I understand that the show moves through the drama of their relationships, but at the same time, I think it will be amazing if we could have the girls on the show just being girls and just talking about, things that are important to them. I cannot believe also that on this episode, we see this guy sexually harassing Alex. And everybody was just like, well, she's a washed out actress. The suicidal actress. And like everybody just putting her down. And like the bullying, the harassment and all of it. And I wouldn't have liked, I didn't like the fact that Julian punched him. Well, it felt good, yes, but I would have loved for Julian to do this instead. Give her enough credit to say, you know what? She's the one who worked on this script. The original idea at the end of the day came from her. And I have to tell you that we are not going to make the movie without her. So the one who is, the one that we can let go is you. So you better behave or, we fire you and give Alex that power. But I'm glad that they decided to fire that ass. But I will have, if we were talking about today, if we see something like this guy will be behind bars. And I'm glad that we have moved towards that direction where women are allowed to talk about this type of things and call it for what it is. Sexual harassment. And, I'm glad that we are now able to talk about it. Not me because I'm not an actress, but like actresses in general and everyone in their place of work, they can speak up and they will be heard, So I'm glad that we're moving towards that direction. I'm really happy about that. But yeah, I felt terrible for Alex. And honestly, there is this one thing. I don't understand why they don't put Alex and Millie in every single episode together. I don't understand it. I still don't understand that. But anyways, then you have the whole situation with Millie and Brooke. I like the fact that, little by little, they're rebuilding their friendship. I'm glad. Brooke is hurt. She feels that Millie betrayed her. Millie was acting really, really crazy, saying, well, I want $500,000. And she was being she changes so much. And seeing her that slowly she's coming back to being the same Millie, I like that. And I like that she has her friend again, I wish that we could see her again and really do these steps of rehab And we can see that she's going through that, because sometimes it's not as easy as just wanting it. You know, you have to have the right tools to be able to go forward with your recovery. And I think Millie needs that. What she sure doesn't need, but, well, that I think she doesn't need, but I think she does, because, but like I said before on episode 12, I said that, for instance, Alex shouldn't base her recovery and her rehab and all of this on a single person. I don't believe that Millie needs to do that. I don't believe that Millie needs to try to get her shit together just because Mouth is here. You know, I don't want her to base her sobriety on one person. Neither for a friendship or anything like that. I want her to be able to stand on her own again. Because we know she's strong even though she doesn't feel like it. So Mouth came back and he was like, oh yeah, but all the 6 weeks I was just thinking about Millie. Well, Millie needed you through those 6 weeks. And truth to be told, you weren't there. Is it too late? No, and apparently Millie is ready to forgive him. And since this whole thing is happening in a different way, maybe, you know, maybe he starts doing some good things. I mean, cleaning the apartment, it's not like, oh my god, boyfriend of the year. Okay, whatever. He did it. It's good. He cares about her. He cares that she's not living in a dump, basically. But also, you know, her apartment looking the way it looked, it's just a reflection of how she's feeling. You know, how her life is just a mess right now. And I don't necessarily like that Mouth is the one who was able to fix it in that way. Even though that's exactly what I was wanting. But still, I don't know. I am not the biggest Mouth fan. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that in an episode I'm like okay with Mouth. But it's okay, you know. At least he's here. At least he seems to now be ready to try. Maybe he also needed that time to realize that, you know, he wants to be there for, like, not that he only needs or has to be there, that he actually wants to be there for Millie. And I think that is amazing. I mean, I have said before, had no issue with him leaving because, of course, no one needs to, like, you don't need to fix the other person. You don't need to save the other person. They had to do it on their own. There wasn't much that he could do. But I think that now that it seems like more people are understanding Millie and trying to let her know that they're behind her and that she has people believing in her, I think that is amazing. And if Mouth is ready to do that, then bless him, you know, because, I mean, at the end of the day, Millie just does love him, you know, even though she has been lost on this season. I think that he is some sort of like her beacon of hope, you know. He's her lighthouse, you know, to point her in the right direction, maybe. And this is just me trying to be, you know, cheesy with things, but I think that ultimately that's who he is for her, I feel. You know, but if he starts to being good, okay, I'm gonna chill. I'm still gonna make the insensitive, really petty jokes about it. Hope you guys don't mind, but, you know, at the end of the day, I don't hate Mouth. He's not my favorite, but I don't hate him, so I'm cool. Yeah, in the other aspect of the episode, Julian and Brooke. I mean, I'm glad that they are able to, you know, hash it out. Just let the feelings go out and, like, really being able to, you know, say what they felt and, you know, all of that. And I think it's amazing that they were able to do that, because now I feel like they have finally found some type of, you know, calmness, is that how you say it, where they are able to reconnect again. And one thing that they love about each other is how passionate they are with their work. And, like, I love the fact that he was like, I'm not gonna work with anyone else other than the best designer in the world. And that's you. And she was like, well, I'm not gonna work if you are not directing this movie, because you know everything about it. You know how, I mean, the vision that you have for the movie, you know it, so do it. And that's gonna be my only request. And then he goes, and like, you cannot, throughout, even with the whole mess with Alex, you know, I think that we have always been able to see that Julian really loves Brooke. He might have made some mistakes. He might have been like, he should have told Alex about the pregnancy thing. Yes, I agree. But throughout it all, the love that he has for Brooke has never, you know, been able to, I mean, we can't say that we haven't seen it. This is still there, and I love it. I love seeing him so in love. But of course, as any other relationship, they're gonna have problems, you know, and they're young, and I do appreciate the fact that they are working towards being a very healthy, stable relationship. Because I love the fact that they're not trying to repeat what Nayli is or what Layton was. Like, they're not trying to repeat any formulas. They are a relationship on their own, and they have their own unique problems, and I am glad that we're seeing that they are so different from Nayli. Nayli was like, we're already together, we have to face things together, and we have to make it work. And in Julian Brullian, you know, case, they are more like, we still have our issues that we might work separately, but at the end of the day, we want to be together at the same time, you know. So I like the differences between the relationships, and that's one of the things that I love the most. Oh God, I almost fell. The most about Brilliant, and also like the fact that Julian has such a perfect smile. That grin, man. I will literally sell all my children just to have that smile all the time. It's just so beautiful. He's just gorgeous. And Brooke, she was like, oh God, how is she even real? Love my life, I swear to God. Anyways, what else happened? Well, Skill's girlfriend, what is her name? Emily? No. What's her name? I always forget her name. Well, the teacher, I don't remember her name. I, for a minute, was like, are they gonna hook up? This is terrible. But no, they didn't. They were just talking as friends. I'm glad. But I was like, this scene is so unnecessary. Why do I want to see Mouth and her clean the apartment? Like, why do I need this? But yet they were there. But yeah, best scene on this episode, definitely the sisters fighting in the pool. It was amazing. And then, you know, the three of them sitting. But who, like, Taylor is the oldest, right? Quinn is the one in the middle. And then there, well, right now, I know that Taylor, I mean, Haley, well, Haley, Quinn, and Taylor, they also have more siblings because the family's big, right? But in terms of them three, Taylor is the oldest, and there is Quinn, and then there is Haley, right? Because Quinn is always telling Haley that she's a little sister. And yeah, and Taylor, yeah, I think I got it right, I think. But I love that scene in the pool. And then I love Nathan being like, yeah, just gonna drink. And then Clay's like, okay, we're not jumping in to try to stop them yet. Okay. I love that. And I also love Clay because he was on this episode was like, okay, maybe if the sisters are working it out, maybe, you know, you and I can work it out. And then stupid serial killer David was like, no, why would I want to do that? And I'm like, shut up, dude. Like he annoys me to no end. Honestly, he annoys me. He just annoys me. He's just, he's so entitled. That's what annoys me the most about him. He's so entitled. He feels like he's entitled to sorry, to, you know, to an apology. He's entitled to, you know, sleep around. Like, he deliberately wanted to hurt Quinn. And he still is left like, oh, well, but Quinn hurt him first. Fuck off. She felt like she did what it was best, which was breaking up with him, before she cheats or does something terrible. She was the mature one, but we are choosing not to see that? Okay. And then, you know, apologize to David? Honestly, I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. And I don't care about David. He can choke. He can die. I don't care. I'm pretty sure he has murdered people. That's the reason why I don't like him either. Probably. Anyways, but this was an amazing episode. Then there was Jamie. Oh, and Nathan shooting his motion capture thing for his game. Adorable. The game didn't look like that person, whoever, the drawing thing that they did, whoever it was, it looked nothing like him. And it's unbelievable how you know, video games in general have grown as well, because now you're able to see them, like, their faces and everything, and like sometimes you feel like it's a movie rather than a character, right? It's so insanely good nowadays. But I loved seeing that he was with his like thing, and like he looked so cute. He looked adorable. And yeah, Chuck also. Chuck is so wild sometimes. It's insane. But yeah, it was a great episode and I loved it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So thank you so much to everyone who's watching my reactions for One Tree Hill, whether if you're watching this on YouTube or if you're watching this first on Patreon. Thank you so much for watching it, for enjoying this show with me. You guys know how much I love One Tree Hill. And I hope you guys are enjoying my reactions and continue supporting for more. Right now, this is the last reaction for today, but I will come back tomorrow with more reactions for not only One Tree Hill, but some other shows as well. But One Tree Hill, I'm still gonna do a couple more, I feel. I need more One Tree Hill. I think we all need one more One Tree Hill. So I'm gonna deliver. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. Give it a lot of thumbs up if you love One Tree Hill. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. You can go right now to Patreon and watch the full extended version for this reaction and so much more. So in case you guys want to do that, the link is, like I said, will be in the description down below. And if you're already on Patreon, give it a heart. Continue supporting for more. And for now, that's about it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for One Tree Hill. That's it. Mwah. Bye, guys.